I'm Tony Richards. I live in Greenville, Mississippi, and I'm a master mason. I've been laying brick for almost 50 years, and we're going to start another series. And building this series consists of leading towards building a return corner, and the steps that we use to build to get to where we want to be in building a corner is, first we start with we call it Project 1, which is a rag back lead, which is have 4 bricks long. And also we build that, then we go to the next project. We have what we call a rag back lead, which is 6 bricks long. As we build that, and then we come to the return corner, and we build a return corner, and we also have a checklist. These are the skills that we'll be looking for when we evaluate the corners that we build. We have 10 skills that we'll be looking for: level, plumb, and straight edge. Brick laid, level, plumb, and straight. The lead is square, 3/8 to a 1/2 inch mortar joints between mortar space between the joints, full head and bed joints, neatness and correct bond, joint properly tool, and work area set up properly. Those are the skills that we'll be looking for when we build the corner. So we're going to start now with the rag back, the 4 brick rag back lead. And this is what we call a rag back lead in running bond. And as you can see, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 bricks long. And those 4 bricks we should rag back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 courses. And you also have the procedures. And the procedures say lay out the lead with a chalk line, lay out the first course dry. Will be dry bonded. We lay it out without mortar. And it's tell you to bed up brick 1, which is brick 1 here, and you level and straighten it, and then you bed up brick 2. And you level and straighten it and straighten it, and then you lay between the end bricks. In other words, when we lay brick 1, brick 2, then we'll fill in. These bricks will be used as a guide. The main objective in this lesson is to get the student where you want to teach yourself how to plumb and how to straight edge. Now, this is the tool that we'll be using. We're getting ourselves familiar, getting the students familiar how to use this plumb rule. You also call this a level. This is a 2-foot level. So we'll be concentrating mainly on plumbing. And you'll find in this series that we have 3 steps in plumbing. And we'll go through, as we build the lead, we'll go through the steps in plumbing and using the level in plumbing. Now at this stage, we should be familiar with the trowel. We should be familiar with laying to the line. You only reach this stage when you have mastered laying to the line. You have mastered level, plumbing, and laying the brick level and plumbing straight to the line. Those are the main skills that you should be familiar with. So now we're going to start. We're going to lay out our work. Your direction tells you to put up a building line. Draw your building line. That's your building line. Now we're going to mark the bond. These are some of the skills that you've done when you was laying to the line. Now we're going to bed up brick 1. You level it. You level it straight and you level it across. Make sure it's sitting up straight. That's very important on the first course. As a beginner, you must be able to level it straight and across. Then you want to use you're going to use the spacing of 6 on the modular rule. It's on 6. Okay, let's lay brick 1. Then we're going to lay brick 2. As you lay brick 2, you're going to level from brick 1 to brick 2. Okay, this is brick 1, and this is brick 2. First, when you're leveling, you make sure your level is touching all your brick. Now it's touching all your brick. Now you look at your bead. It tell me it's high on this end, so I shake it down. Take it down to the line, I tap my brick a little. Then I'll level across. Make sure it's sitting up straight. Then I'll straight edge. I'll straight. Now we'll lay the half. See, the object is to lay this brick directly above the brick below. I'm going to level this half with this whole brick. On this side, make sure my level touch my first brick, adjust my level to the reed plumb, adjust my brick to my level. Then I check for my straight edge. You lay your guide brick. Now your bond is already established. You notice your first course, your third course is going to look just like your first course. Now I'm laying my third course. Now we're teaching you to use your level and plumb, and level and plumb and straight edge. What you try to do, you try to always lay your brick level and plumb. Now I'm trying to lay this brick directly above this brick. So make sure you try to lay it as plumb and level as your eyes can see. I take the level and I level it the long way. Now you notice my bead is coming in this direction. That means it's high here. So when I tap it down, hit it in the center, hit the brick in the center. And I got it level. Then I turn it across. I level it across. Level it across so now it's sitting up straight. So I got it level both ways. So now next is plumb. I plumb it. Make sure my level touch my first brick. Adjust my level to the reed plumb. Then I adjust my brick to my level.
Wiley Reed plumb. Now you notice it's plumb here. Okay, I plumb this side. This is the face side. Make sure my level touches my first brick. Adjust my level to that reed plumb, and adjust my brick over to my level. Now, you notice I plumb right here, and I plumb here. So I make sure my brick is straight. So I make sure my level touch this plumb point, and touch a point out at the end of my lead. Now, that's how I make sure it's straight edge here. So now, don't forget, you always level first, you plumb second, and you straight edge third. You must level, plumb, and straight edge. That's very important. You always level your brick first, you plumb your brick second, and you straight edge it third. Those are the 3 steps. Now then I lay the brick. I lay brick 2. I'm trying to lay this brick right above the third brick in the first course. I'm trying to lay it on bond. Trying to lay it where my head joints will line up. Make sure my level touch my first brick. Brick number 1 and all of brick number 2. I shake it down. I shake it as much as I can, then I tap it a little bit. Then I level across. Make sure it's sitting up straight. Okay? Then I'll plumb at the end of my brick. Making sure my level touches my first brick, adjust my level to that reed plumb, then I adjust my brick to my level. And you notice I plumb right at the end of the end brick. I plumb right at the end. Right here. That's where I between 2 points. This point and this point. You always have, for things to be straight, you got to have 2 points. And the points that you have in straight edges is point 1 and point 2. I make sure my level touch those 2 points. Now I lay brick, I fill in. You notice I'm shaking it down. I don't mind you slunking this up on the last course, on the last brick. I got to knock it down, let it touch all my guide brick. Now it's level. Level across. Make sure it's sitting up straight. Then I'll straighten it. All right? Notice we're gonna lay the whole brick first. We're gonna lay this brick first instead of laying the half. Well, you want to know the reason why? Is because as you lay the half first, when you lay the whole, you're gonna always push this half off. So it's best to lay your whole brick first and then lay your half to your whole brick. Level, then I level across. You notice when I tap it always tap it in the center. If I had to tap it for a leveling, I'll tap it in the center where it needed it. I never tap on this side. I tap it in the center because I want the whole end to go down. Okay? Then I'll plumb this right at the end. Make sure my level touches my first brick. Adjust my level to the reed plumb. Then adjust my brick to my level. Try to lay this half right above my brick below. As close as possible to the eye. I'll level it. And I'll plumb. Make sure my level touch my first, second, and third brick. And adjust my brick to my level. Plumb the face side. Okay? Then I'll lay the brick on the end. I'll level. Level across. Then I'll plumb. Make sure my level touch my first brick, adjust my level to the reed plumb, adjust my brick to my level. Tap it down. Level across. Make sure it's sitting up straight. And I check it for my little low. Then we'll plumb. Make sure it's straight. And you notice when I straighten it, I didn't plumb out here. I already plumb here. Then I use this as another point. Point 1, point 2. And everything should line up. On the lady. Oh. No, I'm gonna lay the whole brick. I need that half though. Right now, I need this whole brick. Plum. Now I lay the half on it. Plum. See everything touching. In your level reading plum. Plumb the face side. Adjust my brick. Make sure my level plumb. Make sure my level touching all my bricks. Adjust my brick to my level. Level across. Why you always level across when you're building a lead? You want to make sure all your bricks are sitting up straight, be a plumb. Because it's very important. If they're not, then you want all your brick touch your level when you're plumbing. On this half, level it. Notice I'm not beating. Taking my hand and match it where it need to be. Make sure my level touching all my bricks. Adjust my level till it read plumb. And I adjust my brick to my level. And I plumb the side. Everything straight. So this is your 4-brick rag-bag lead. I found over the years that if my students start off with a 4-brick lead, then go to the 6-brick, and then go to the return corner, they'll easily master the skill of leveling, plumbing, and straight edge. So now we will strike the joints. Strike my head joint. Always try to put all your joint in your joint when you're striking. When you're striking your joint, you want to make all your joints, you want your bed joints straight. That will give you a good appearance on your wall. When you're striking your joints, you see these. You're gonna see some little burrs sticking out. You see those flakes sticking out. You want to try to. If you brush it, that's what you want to try to get off. So right now it's real soft, and you don't want to brush your work now. So you just have to take your trowel, just smooth, cut the little burrs off of your joints. Then you might want to re-strike them. Always re-strike. That's one of the skills that we be looking for.
If you want to later on, as the setup as it get hard, then you might want to brush it and strike it again. Always want to clean around your work, clean up around your work. You finish your project, clean your area, then you clean your area. Now this is the brush that we use to brush your wall. You kind of brush it lightly. I like to brush it lightly, brush it up. Why? They brush it light because your joints are, they're what we call wet. I train my students, always clean up before you actually evaluate it. If you're on the job, you're doing a job, you always clean up before you actually get paid. That's the training you want to get. You never, if you're cutting a yard, you don't ask for your money until you clean up, beautify everything.